What up, everybody? Still celebrating my victory lap today. Feels good, but you know what? 7 hours, 43 minutes. It's gonna be a busy 7 hours. And it's not looking good because look at my energy count. Specifically, I'm pretty much down to running arcs that are only eating up blue. And I do need to keep killing this golem. And yeah, this is what I've managed to accomplish today with Levi. Let's take a look at him. Let's take a look at what I managed to piece together after I just dumped literally everything. And I mean everything into Aaron. Aaron, look at him. 120, fully woke, enhanced. He's good to go. So I did start... Ooh, here we go. Cool, we just got him to 400. So we got that off the list. I just need, what, another 200? 200 more in his ability tree, which I only have 75 of. And I'm running out of little gems, of all things. Of all things. So it is what it is. Can't wait. Setting this aside. Obviously, he's only +4 bonus, so I have to look over everything, see if I missed anything. The big fuck up that I had is right here. If you're looking at it, I'm so used to having thousands and thousands of mother souls that, yeah, I just haven't been paying attention. I've just been draining them, and I shouldn't have done that with Aaron. I didn't think about it that they were actually getting low, and I literally ran out of them, right? I have to start actually cutting into this character's souls now, since I don't have the mother souls. So I might just try to grind out as many, as many of the tickets as I can tonight in the next 7 hours. And I know it's like 10 tickets a run to get 100 shards of him, and I'll see if I can like fill him out that way, because he's got a ways to go, right? He's stuck at 66 out of 75. That's not good. So I need to just, crank out as many souls of his as I can get. I'd like to get a prism. I'd like to get at least one more prism. I know it's actually going to matter on this character because my earth is the element that needs the most work on this account. This guy is a badass, phenomenal earth DPS. He does a bunch of nifty stuff. He's got the RNG, high damage, snap blade feature that everybody's all familiar with now because I'm so late to the party here. Pulling this guy when there's like 8 hours left yeah, it's absurd. It happened. I am happy though. This is cool, and I did manage to clear the arc. So I actually cleared this whole collab. I had to hold out till the very end for this guy to drop, and I got lucky AF. I did manage to get his sword, the only paid pulls that I did. You know what? His other item is nice, and most people that managed to pull this guy probably have that item because they could probably afford both after the pay pulls that they had to do. That's just the reality of it, folks. But that other item of his, it gives him haste. So it's like, if you got this, not only can you dodge really well, which this guy can be super nasty at dodging, but yeah, you now get to just negate some damage here and there on top of that. And this is giving you haste. So you don't have... It's saving you like 10 SC, pretty much, from having to bring haste. Or however much haste is. It's if I'm reading that right, because I don't see him getting it through anything else. But then again, not as familiar with the characters everybody else is right now, as I just got him. So this is like backwards day for me, because usually I'll have this guy day one, but I try to be patient, and you know what? It actually did pay off. I feel like I had to do less pulls to get this character, but I got him at the very end of the event, and he's not going to be as top tier as everybody else. yeah, I'll have to run him with Aaron when I can kind of finish him off. I'm worried about his SC now, so I'm going to have to do something about getting Mother Souls, start grinding out for those things more. I was kind of ignoring them for a while because I had so many of them. Anyway, I still have traits to unlock for him. Ultimate Warrior of Mankind's pretty cool. Love this. This just adds so much. But it does have the chance of losing the effect. From what I hear, it works out pretty good though. It does work. It reapplies multiple times every 10 seconds. And the S3 right here, I'll kill all the Titans. He sure as hell looks like he's going to. I've always thought this character was like one of those guys where like he's a hero and an army sergeant, but in another time he would have just been a serial killer. I don't know, it's just something about the way that they've animated this character's eyes. I vaguely remember that from the show, from watching it and just my experience with it, but I've always thought this guy was cool. I do remember he was like a complete and utter badass, and of course it's like this little acrobatic fuck that can do a million backflips with a blade and pretty much turn himself into a freaking buzzsaw and cut through the back of a Titan's neck, and that's what he does here, yo. I have not ran him solo. I'll record that and we'll actually go over him and what I think of him, because I'll still do that for him. Definitely owe him that. So mine will just be, you know, the late Levi video. Props to everybody else that got him. Just about everybody else around did, I noticed. I think Buddha got him right off rip. That Nerd DK got him. I did see that. I hope Big MCC pulled him, or at least the girl. And yeah, I managed to get both of them. Very cool. Right at the very last second, I was super happy to see him. And it was literally with the last 10 pull that I was going to do on here. I was like, here, this is it. I'll do one last one. Because you know what happened? The friend point summon pulled the same shit where I actually got two of them back to back that were all blues, and I was like, oh shit, this is it. The wheels are greased. It's rigged. It's good to go. It can't fail me twice in a row, because, you know, that's what happened with the last one single 10k 10 pull that I did. And I was like, no. It's not going to betray me twice. And sure enough, two reds came down on the... you know, I didn't want to record it because I just figured it was going to be so depressing because I was only going to do one more 10 pull. So I was like, yeah, there's no way, but, you know, I'll still try my luck. And yeah, he was the first red orb that came down on that 10 pull with the two red orbs, and it did its little dance, and I was like, no. And then time stopped for a second, and I instantly thought of every which way Last Cloudia could fuck me over right now. Like, wait, they're going to give me some kind of dupe not a dupe, but something new that I don't have. But wait a minute, which video was it? Does that mean that it's a character and it's something new because it's doing a little dance? Crap, what other characters don't I have? What did I miss? And it was him. I was like, oh, of course, it would be on like the very last pull. So that's cool, and I only got enough to get one item. The sword's the way to go from my understanding, because earth swords are rare. Doesn't hurt that his earth sword is bona fide batshit crazy. It's a pretty amazing weapon for what it is. But you know what? I wouldn't mind having that second item. I'm like one or two of the single paid summons short of getting one of his items right now. I think, you know what? I think I can just get the prism. That might be the last prism I'll be able to get for him. And if I'm lucky, I'll be able to have him at +6. Woo! So, you know, it's going to be a little limited there, and I don't have all of the arcs for Earth. I've mentioned that before, so this is cool because technically it is strengthening up my Earth element on this account, obviously, since he's one of the top tier characters right now. So, pretty cool. I guess I can wait and hold out for Davin, because that is definitely not the next character that's dropping. But I'm sure somewhere out there someone's animating him already right now, so let that man work, damn it. Yeah, I need to teach this guy some more stuff. It's going to be harder to do now that this like event's closing up, unless it stays open for a little bit, which would be cool. It's great. The resource grind has been awesome right now. The fact that I managed to get enough gems to completely do Eren Yeager and Misaka, and then still at least get this guy to like, what, 75 right now. I'm missing a couple of the little gems. I'll at least be able to get him to almost about 100 abilities unlocked. Prisms are about the only thing that are going to hold me back a little bit. And souls. So he has been running. I put him into the party so he can learn more stuff. But actually, hold on. This is all I've managed to teach him. It's kind of a short list right now, right? He does have apple pie on himself. He's going to be taking that, even though it's cutting into his very limited SC already. And then I'm going to just see what I can run, if I can threshold any nightmare content or any god content, even if it's a weaker map, with the limited SC that he's going to have right now. So I think he might be able to. He's just such a powerhouse, and he can do so much. The hit and run, even with the limited build I have on him right now, I should be able to take him through some fun little thresholds, and then I'll actually be able to see how his kit works, and that's really the best way, is to solo run these heroes so you can see exactly how all their mechanics work, how long all the timing takes. There isn't a bunch of explosions and lag in your way. Everything that's happening on the screen, you know, is a result of your character, so it gives you a better gauge of how big the area of effect is on a lot of your skills. And, you know, it's easier to figure out which abilities are proccing. You got less going on. So, can't wait to do that and actually nitpick through his kit, because from my understanding of it, the kit is his, like, the most amazing thing about him, pretty much, is, you know, his actual, and it should be for a character like him. And I already gotta admit, I thought the animations of him just spinning around and just being a freaking circular saw flying through the air. I think it's awesome. He does that with his blades. The way he goes around in a circle with that S3, it's like a 60 hit combo. It's pretty freaking amazing, and it does look cool, and that has been growing on me. And I was like, man, I would not mind having this character. But hey, we lucked out in the end. That doesn't always happen. I couldn't make it completely the free-to-play way. I'm sorry. I tried. I went all the way to the end, and I ended up having to do 2 pulls after that. But hey, it's all worth it now because I have the character. So, but it is cool because I feel like I've done less pulls along the way than if I would have just went ham on day 1. But then he'd be all decked out now, and I'd probably maybe have some more stuff for him. I don't know. We'll have to see what I can do in the next 7 hours, so I better not waste any more time. I'll see you on the flip side. Thank you for the support, everybody. I'll talk to you all soon.